What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing Blokees Eva Unit-00 from Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is Prototype 0 from the show, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. On the front, you got a big picture of the figure and one of the accessories it comes with, which is the shield. And then on the back, you can see more of the figure using more of its accessories. Anyways, let's go ahead and open it up. Now, let's take a look at the figure. So again, this is the Blokees Eva Unit Prototype 0. It has a head joint, which is connected to the neck joint, so it looks a little more realistic when moving around. Now, it doesn't have that great of articulation, but for a model kit, it has pretty well articulation. It also has this cool play feature where if you put the head all the way down, push this part up, then grab this part out, or pull it up, I guess you could say. Push it back, then the actual pilot capsule you can take out and take a look at, and put it right back up in there. Then push that back up, down, click that back. It also has these side, in the show, there's supposed to be a knife in here, but Unit 0 never actually uses them, so I don't know what else they're for. They're basically just shoulder blades that don't work. Then you have an arm joint. It is a little rough. Can go in a full 360. Double-sided elbow joints. Can go almost all the way. And then a wrist joint as well. Now this one is a little stiff, but that's what I like to see. And these arm joints are pretty easy to pull out. You gotta really shove them in there, and it is hard to do. Then you have 3 different connection points on the chest. One here, here, and here. Front ab crunch is pretty good. She can look all the way down if she wanted to. Back is not good. You can't even go back. It actually just stands straight up. For legs, you have the leg joint can go all the way forward, and then it can go all the way back. Double-sided knee joints can almost crunch all the way, just barely off. Then you have the ankle joint, and the toe joint goes all the way up. Now, let's take a look at the accessories. For accessories, we have a Nerve HQ rocket. It has no blast effects on the bottom, sadly, so you can't really make it go off unless you have your own fire or blast effects. But it is pretty large. It's almost the size of the figure. Next, we have I think it's called AT rifle. Otherwise, it's just called a rifle. But it is the mech's rifle that they use in the show multiple times. Then we have the Giant's shield and blasting effect for the shield that can connect and unconnect, just like that. The shield has multiple holding points, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's got its own little stand to help it stand up if you're only wanting to use one of these holding points. They use this shield in the show when they are fighting the Giant's Rumbus guy. I don't know his name. He's like the 7th angel. But honestly, yeah, really cool effect. And it makes this figure pop so much more. Then for stands, we have the stand that you use for all of them. Then you can put this on it, or you can just leave it separately like that. But it connects with the holes, like so. And it's the stand that they use when they come out of the elevator and are ready to engage in battle. it comes with a little cable charger that also connects to the stand in here, like so. And then it also connects to the back of the figure right here, just like that. And it is got a copper wire in it, so you can actually bend it around. Then it comes with 2 broken buildings that you can put on the base plate using the pegs at the bottom, like this. And then lastly, you also have this stand that you can put on the building as when you're using the building pieces. Now for hands, we have 6 sets of hands. First set is some karate chopping hands or saluting hands. Then you have 2 gun holding hands. This one's for the trigger, this one's for holding it. Then you have 2 open hands, or like touching hands. Then you have 2 resting hands. 2 thumbs up hands or holding hands, and then 2 fists that I have on the figure. Now let's go ahead and pose the figure. Now for a review of the figure. Now this figure is really good on the detail wise. I mean, like the eyeball and the top of the head are a nice cool reflective, and it's so realistic right here. Like this thing will move with the neck, and then the whole neck moves around, which I think is really cool, and it looks like it would move if it was like an actual robot. The articulation is pretty good. The only bad thing is not being able to look, or the back crunch. Now it can twist almost all the way 360. And then the number one bad thing with it is definitely the parts coming apart, because it is a model kit and you're the one who builds it. And obviously, apparently I'm not very good at building them, because this guy does fall apart quite a bit. But it was the first one out of the 3, so maybe it'll go, or maybe I'll do better as I build the next ones. But yeah, great figure all in all. He or she was the most expensive because of the giant shield and effect. So she was $40, $40 to $50 on the Blokees official website. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.